What's going on with all my money motivated stars? I want to talk about the situation that everybody's talking about right now, you know what I mean? Which is the Diddy situation, which we know they're going to milk it like they do everything else. They finna milk this for another month or two. I thought they was done talking about Diddy, but you know, when it comes to a situation like this, they need people distracted as possible, and that's what they're going to do, you know what I mean? Just like when it came to the R. Kelly situation, people was talking about that for like 3-4 months. Even back when Michael Jackson was still alive, they was talking about that for months. They need big scandals like this to come out, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I know it's a distraction, but this is the only distraction that I like that came out, you know what I mean, when it comes down. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. You know, I'm never down for a distraction when everybody's distracted, and they know that people will be the most distracted when it comes to the hip hop and the entertainment. And it be majority of our people, black people, you know, every race is into that gossip too. They want to see what's coming out, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, man, this is dividing keeping people further away from each other and away from themselves, you know what I mean? Not just each other, away from themselves and what the true meaning of life is. You cannot find out the true meaning of life and indulge in healthy things if you're watching a lot of unhealthy stuff like this that's being plastered out into the media like that. But the good side of it, to me, is what I've been trying to tell people. Well, tell the youth over the years, you know what I mean? Y'all know I've been on this channel preaching, like, man, these rappers ain't doing what they say they do, man. These rappers, they live in a second life, you know what I mean? They're doing things and saying things in these raps that contradict what they saying in the raps, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of, I just know the youth who went to jail for a lot of the things these rappers talk about. I just know they feeling crazy in the prison cells because, you know, they have phones in there too. When a lot of the youth find out that they favorite rappers are doing stuff behind closed doors and doing whatever for money, you know what I mean? They're going to be mad that they made the life choices that they made to end up in prison or end up getting shot or being paralyzed or disabled when it came to their street life because they wanted to follow their favorite rapper. You know, that's why I always been big on, y'all know I got about 5, 6, 7 videos in the last past year of me talking about the youth and telling the kids that these rappers are not living the life they want to, they portraying to live, and that to get to a certain point, you're gonna have to do a lot of things that you shouldn't supposed to be willing to do. You know what I mean? Everybody got their choice of what they want to do for money, but it's a lot of stuff that's finna come out about a lot of rappers, and I've been saying that. I said that last month. You know, they're gonna keep on hitting us with lies. So I said something big is happening right now that they're not telling us, because the stuff that they are telling us is what they want us to be distracted with, so people don't understand it. But I'm glad that you get to see this, and this, because this finna do a lot of switching around. This finna snap a lot of people back into reality. So I'm glad it's happening, because in the future, in the near future, a lot of these women gonna start, you know what I mean? Or a lot of these little girls, because women already been on the path of wanting a man, a hard-working man, a man who will go to a job and they don't have a problem with a man working a 9 to 5. But a lot of these delusional women are gonna start trying to circle back, kings. They're gonna try to circle back to you, because they see that a lot of these dudes who getting all this money, they're doing stuff that women really don't like. A lot of these women still ain't gonna care, you know what I mean? But a lot of the ones who sitting at the couch, sitting at home watching these people and idolize these people just like the younger males idolize these people, they're gonna start switching back to the ones who have jobs and the ones who ain't into this high fashion, because these rappers tricked a lot of these young people with all this so-called fashion and high fashion when it was a whole agenda behind it. You know what I mean? Like I said, boondocks showed you that these rappers was gonna be wearing purses and all that. We done seen all these people, Migos, like when it comes down to a lot of Gunna and all these people saying fashion, they wearing these so-called man bags, but you know what I mean? It's different from a pouch. Back in the 90s, in the 80s, people was wearing pouches around their waist, but it looked more manlier, you know what I mean? But now, in today's time, they wearing the purses across their shoulder, like women. You know what I mean? A lot of these dudes, I done seen some so-called street dudes in the hood, you know what I'm saying, who have more money than the average person wearing like this stuff, calling it fashion. This stuff is not fashion, man. They're wearing it to promote an agenda, you know what I mean? And you think that this is the most straightest thing that you can do, but no, man, just because your favorite rapper doing it, that don't mean it need to be done. A lot of people gonna start back transitioning to the natural way of relationships, you know what I mean? Because not every dude who has a lot of money is into a lot of these things, but when it comes down to it, a lot of these people who want to be in certain places, they want to live this certain lifestyle, they want to have on these certain type of designer clothing. They're gonna see that all that is not worth it, and they was trying to get all these things because they saw somebody who appeared real, but actually is fraudulent obtaining these things. You know what I mean? Telling you should go get these things. Now it's gonna start converting back. Just mark my words. Watch what I tell you. A lot of females gonna start. A lot of women gonna start appreciating the guys that's working, and you know what I mean, the hard working guys again. You know what I mean? The real women never stop appreciating the hard working men. That's all I gotta say. The real women, you know, like I said on social media, there's a lot of women who frown upon dudes with jobs, and if they ain't making a certain amount, you know what I mean, they gotta be making over 6 figures and all this. They gonna start trying to go back to these dudes who just so-called getting by or financially stable enough to take trips and just, you know what I mean, make a home, you know, pay the bills and keep everything, you know what I'm saying, have financial stability. It's like you're not winning in these last couple years if you just financially stable. You have to be financially stable and rich and be able to take a trip every week, you know. A lot of this stuff, I've been saw the smoke and mirrors. I've been telling people don't walk in there smoke, you know what I mean? Like a lot of us been saw that. But I hope this video reach a lot of the youth because, yeah, y'all gonna start seeing, man. Meek Mill and Diddy, Usher, they ain't gonna be the only ones to get called out. A lot of these dudes doing your favorite the toughest dudes, you know what I mean? It was a rapper who came out a couple years ago. He didn't get that big, but you see why? But he came out and said, man, these people gonna be recording you. They gonna have tapes hostage just in case you get wrong and get out of line. When you get to a certain level, they gonna have tapes and they gonna be drugging you so you can do the most the unthinkable, unmoralistic things, so they can have you trained like a puppet to carry out their agenda. Because when you get to a certain level, they're gonna make sure you carry out their agenda by making you do sacrifices, rituals, you know what I mean, sexual acts. They're gonna make sure you do that. They're not gonna help you be an A-list celebrity without doing A-list celebrity things. You know what I mean? But like I said, a lot of these dudes still laughing. They laughing at these rappers and all that because their favorite rapper hasn't got exposed yet. You know what I mean? So a lot of these people gonna be sick to their stomach when they find out what their favorite rapper or their favorite actor done did. Because they gonna keep on spilling the beans because they have to keep us more distracted. You know what I mean? So when people get more distracted, they're gonna be like, oh, I know this person was doing this person is gonna. That's why they record and do all this stuff, because they need evidence and they need tangible proof that these people were doing these things. And it's just more better to distract people when you can actually give people visuals of things. You know what I mean? Because hearsay, it ain't just gonna fly when it comes to distracting people. Because some people are so amused and they put so much of their emotions to these actors and these stars that if you tell them something about these stars, they will still be delusional. You know what I mean? Even though this person is showing all the clear signs of what you're saying, that's just how it is, man. So when it come down to it, man, just get ready. This world is getting more crazier and sicker by the day, you know what I mean, when it comes to that type of reality. But that's why I try to stay in my own frequency, my own vibration. I try to come to my channel and bring y'all good energy, and y'all reciprocate that energy by giving me good energy, you know. We keeping each other sane right now. I'm keeping myself sane. Y'all keeping me sane. I'm keeping y'all sane. Y'all keeping y'allself sane. It's just a cycle of good energy over here. You know, we just watching this unfold. There's more to unfold. Like, we're gonna see more things transpire in the next couple years, because this is crumbling. You know what I mean? It's crumbling. So the fact that this is crumbling, they need more things to hide and push in front of people's way as a blockage. You know what I mean? To just keep people distracted and get them folks away from health, get you away from meditation, get you away from being one with yourself. You know what I mean? They want us one with this device, this phone right here. They want us one with that. They want us one with our cars. Oh, look at these rims. Let me watch this stuff out. These trinkets they give us. You know what I mean? The jewelry, the televisions. Let me go get an 80-inch television with my money. Even though I got a 60-inch right now, I just got my tax money. Let's supersize this so we can watch the same thing we was watching on this 80-inch, on this 60-inch. You know what I mean? Same thing we was watching on this 60-inch, let's watch it on this 80-inch now. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with upgrading, but don't put all your spiritual energy into these materialistic things. That's what they want you to do. That's why these people are compromising their integrity and their morals for these materialistic things. That's why you hear these rappers, they say, man, when I got $1 million, it was easy. I wanted to get 2 million. You hear Gotti say it. You heard a lot of people say it. When I got 1 million, I wanted 2. When I wanted 2, I wanted 10. When I wanted 10, I try to get 20. There's gonna be a non-stop chase because you trying to chase something that's outside of yourself. And I'm trying to tell people that, you know what I mean? There's people who are rich. It's never gonna be such thing as them getting too much money, because they're on a never-ending chase. Because you're gonna keep on having to grab. It's like somebody who's eating junk food. You're gonna keep on trying to fill that hole, because that's not what you really supposed to be after in this lifetime. You're supposed to be after self-improvement, self-knowledge, self-worth. A lot of these people don't have self-worth, so they find their worth in materialistic things. They find their wealth in women. Sleeping with a lot of women, they find their wealth in having a lot of cars that they can't drive. It's one person, but they got like 10 cars in the driveway. That's validates their self-worth. You know what I mean? All these clothes, they say they don't even wear the same outfit more than once. Why? That's your clothes. You own that clothes. You know, you own the clothes once you buy them. Why don't you wear them more than once? Because you need new things to satisfy your self-worth, them craving, the dopamine release. You're gonna always need more. But when you spiritual and you live in a healthy lifestyle, all you gonna need is yourself and a couple more high vibrational beings. Y'all can go out and travel in the middle of nature and y'all be fine. No television, nothing. Just a camping site, you know what I mean? A campfire. And if you want to bring some technology, that's cool, but it's just good to leave that at home. You don't need it, you know what I mean? Not to say you more or less spiritual because you bring a phone outside into the woods. You know, it's just like the little things make us. That's what I say. It always been said, the best things in life are free. Best things in life are experiences and having your right mental health and just health, period. You know what I mean? So people gotta understand the importance of true wealth. True wealth is yourself. You know what I mean? True wealth is family, love, the ones who you do get along with. Don't try to force nothing there. I ain't saying it, but the people who you cherish. But first you gotta cherish yourself and love yourself to give love and cherish others. So, man, I hope I said something in this video, man. Y'all make sure y'all share this message, like, for real. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on this. Because people need to hear this. People need to know there's a lot more to come. And it's a lot more to yourself. It's a lot deeper than what you see in that mirror. You know what I mean? You got a whole kingdom inside you. So you need to try to access that. Instead of accessing the outside matrix world, the palace. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper. You deeper. The meaning of life is deeper. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, man, y'all be blessed, don't walk in that smoke.